So here's a deck list for Gusto. This one is pretty crazy. I've really been experimenting with the deck a lot. This is my last deck profile. I'm going to have some replays at the end showing the combos as well as a full deck list. Starting off with the Gusto monsters, we got 3 Vedir and 3 Pilica. These are the broken ones that you want to use for your combo. And Pilica's good recovery too. Then we got the one-ofs, which is Gulldo, Winda, Egul, Griffin, and Caam. You can tell we got the recruiter loop in here. We're only running only one Griffin because there's a combo where you just send him to grave through Vedir, Synchro for 3s, add him the hand, discard off the equip spell. And honestly, I found that playing 3 of them kind of sucked. I like playing one, just adding them when I can, especially with a new card that came out that's pretty good. I'm just playing one Caam because I like her, because it's fun. It's not like a really optimal build per se. There's a little bit of fun stuff in here that you can take out. Alright, next we got 2 Psi-Reflector, 1 Assault Beast, 2 Assault Mode Activate, and 1 Stardust Dragon Assault Mode. And this seems kind of weird, you know, seeing some Assault Mode cards. Usually they have been horrible throughout history, so kind of forget what you know about them because we make them a little bit different here. So Psi-Reflector can be summoned off of Emergency Teleport, which is now at 2. So 1 Psi-Reflector, searches Assault Beast, discard that, add Assault Mode Activate, reveal it, summon him, increases level by 3 as per the effect of Psi-Reflector, Synchro 8 for Stardust, set that next turn you get a Stardust Assault Mode. And that's non-negate, 3k attack, it comes back every turn it negates by tributing itself. Pretty dang good. And he's Wind. It's going to be important in case you have Goes in match or the barrier statue up. So obviously you can E-Telly for that, but Tailwind can also summon level 1 tuners when equipped to a level 6, so you can summon this guy, which actually comes up in some combos. So the Assault Mode package, it's a little small, but it's pretty powerful. Next up we get a bunch of one-of monsters. Apex Avian gets summoned off of some more Glink. You've probably seen it before, seen with this guy in case you don't want to go for Avian. Tempest is a recurring level 7 non-tuner, which you can use for your level 3 tuners to make Baronne de Fleur. Plus, you can discard him and Griffin to add a dragon to hand. So that's why we're playing 1 Miradora. Not only is he Wynn, but he's a dragon, he's a hand trap. That's pretty much why he's in here. You got 1 Wynn the Wind Channeler, because discarding a Wind and locking yourself into Wind effects only is kind of not very cool. So we will be searching this with Small World if we want it, or just using it to unbrick occasionally. Got 1 Droll and Lockbird. He's a Wind, Small World, useful little guy. And he's pretty good, you know, the effect can really stop people. 1 Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. I, of course, play 1 in every one of my decks. It's my quote-unquote dual spirit. Lately, I've been enjoying that new gold rarity. It's a lot better than the old gold rarities. First spells, we got 3 Tailwind of Gusto. If you're playing Gusto, you need 3. This card is the best. Watch some of the combos at the end of the video if you're not sold yet, because this card can do a million different things that you don't expect it to. We have 3 Small World. I admit, not everybody is going to have easy access to this, because it's went up in price a bit. I got mine real cheap when they first came out because I realized this card is insane. It's very useful with Stardust Assault Mode. If you draw him, he's no longer really a brick. You can get rid of him with Small World, or even discard him for Tempest or the equip spell Engrave. Cards like Wynn and Droll and Lockbird are very good middle cards for when you want to add your actual combo pieces. Something like, because they usually only share just the Wind attribute. Gotta be careful though, she has 1500 defense and so does Pilica, so you can't use Wind as the middle card when searching for Pilica. We have 2 E-Tellys, waiting for the 3rd to come back very soon, I'm sure. This card literally can just summon a Stardust Assault Mode, and if you don't need that, you can just summon some Gustos to equip the equip spell to. 2 Pot of Avarice. This is a 42 card deck. These would probably be the first things I take out, because you don't always get to use them. But your combos do put a lot of monsters in grave. Drawing 2 is pretty cool. This is kind of like, it's not there for a budget reason, but it's here for, it doesn't interfere with my deck compared to Desires. There's my cat. But I'm still conflicted as to whether or not we should worry about going past turn 3. This is really for when you go past turn 3, puts all your cards back, gives you a little bit of a plus. Let's use your combos again. We have 2 Ready Fusion and an Isn't Fusion. We'll be using these to summon Allvain as a tuner for Halqifibrax combos, or a level 6 to synchro with for a level 9 synchro if you feel like it. I kind of just like doing that. I mean, I picked this card up immediately as well, because it summons a very cool monster that I like. Playing 1 Contact is another card to add of Tailwind in case you've used all your Tailwinds. Like I said, this is really for going for these really late games that I'm not sure if you really need to play around, but it sure is great when you get to. 1 called by, because hand traps suck. 3 of the Winda game trap, because I don't know how this is a fair card at all. And really just drawing this and like making one other negate or having any amount of damage on board, it's GG. This card is insane. I was playing 3 Trap Trick at one point just to play it, but I think you're fine with 3. Either way, it's more fun just to play the game and not have to worry about winning because of this. So going through the extra deck, we got Baronne de Fleur. Very hard to get card for sure, but like I said, you bring it out with Tempest, you can summon it off some of your combos. It's usually really seals the game in your favor when you do. Right now, the only 9 I'm playing is Wynn Wolfrayet. You could play QB Shen, but I don't like how he banishes the cards that would be sent to your grave, because then Stardust Assault Mode can't tribute to activate his effects, and I kind of like the shuffle back effect, it's really cool. 1 Stardust Dragon for Assault Mode combo, 1 Borreload Savage, which isn't the wind, and even though we usually get locked into winds when we're doing our combos, this is because Psi-Reflector can search Assault Mode activate, reveal it, special this guy, increases level by anything between 1 and 4, making him level 6 to level 9 Synchro, and you just go for Borreload Savage. So it's really just kind of a late game use to all your cards that bring out Psi-Reflector without having to use the other Assault Mode activate. That's why there's 2 of them. First one is for using, second one's for revealing. I got 2 Daigusto's Freeze, 2 because she's part of a combo where she kind of links herself off, but the second one's nice to have. I have won recently against dinosaurs by summoning her and attacking the birds into them. You can still do that, you can still win. 1 Virtual World Beast, Jiujiu. He's great to stall on, he's great to send cards to grave. Generic, good level 6 Wind Synchro. 1 Totem Bird, you put level 3 winds on the field pretty dang easy. 1 Allvain and 1 Mystical Sand. This could probably be Punished Egul, but I like Mystical Sand. She's my OG waifu from the old video games. Allvain, of course, lets you summon Hulk. 1 Cross Sheep, we're playing 3 fusion cards. I have never used this, sadly, but I'm sure it is fine. It lets you go into higher Link monsters, who I'll show in a bit. Got Hulk. Hulk's main use in this deck, I swear to God, is when I have 1 monster and a tuner, and I just need to summon a Wing Beast to go into some more Link. That's what I mostly use him for. Speaking of some more Link, here it is. It's the main staple Link you try to go into. Now with your Cross Sheep, you can go for Link 4 quite easily. I like Borreload Sword, because he's extremely useful even if all you did was summon this guy and you don't have much else. And I have 1 Underworld Goddess, the Closed World, which, I mean, I've actually never summoned either of these yet. Like I said, the Cross Sheep just hasn't come up, because every time you get the fusion cards, you can usually just go to Hulk. So I guess this is another instance of playing past the first 3 turns, which might not happen in Yu-Gi-Oh! Anymore. But yeah, that was a Gusto deck profile. Look forward to some combos, and maybe you'll understand how this isn't just Gustos anymore. This is just wind combo, assault mode, synchro nonsense, and it can be pretty dang deadly.